This is my weekly progression video. Hello and welcome to my channel. This is my weekly progression video. We are on 21 weeks and I'm going to get right into my stats for the week. The first stat I have is my weight is at 189.4, which is down 1.6 pounds from last week, which was 191. My measurements are pretty much the same. My waist is 34, my thighs are 19, my hips are 37.5. My biceps went down from 12 to 11.5, so that's down a half an inch. My chest and my neck are both still the same. But as I said last week, that typically with women, your stats go down and your weight stays the same, and then your weight goes down. Last week, my measurements went down a good bit. This week, my weight went down. So from surgery, I am still down 8 inches from my waist, 4 inches from my thighs, 7.5 inches from my hips, 4 inches from my biceps, 6 inches from my chest, and 1.5 inches from my neck. Then my BMI is down again from last week was 32.78. This week is 32.51, which is down 0.27. It's not a lot, but anything is better than nothing. From surgery, I am down 5.63 on my BMI, and then from January 1st, I am down 7.67. Then on my body fat didn't change because my inches didn't change. Typically, with your body fat, it is measured by inches, whereas your BMI is measured by your weight. So that's why those two things really didn't change that much. Now, this week I do have a recipe for you. This week I did make those cheesy buns that both JR and I absolutely love. I will show you that recipe now. We're going to start out with preheating your oven to 350 Fahrenheit or 175 Celsius. You're going to take some avocado oil or your favorite spray oil. And this recipe is for 4 buns, so I'm spraying 4 of the little openings on my pan. The next thing, I am going to crack some eggs into a bowl, and I'm going to crack 2 eggs, which you will see there's 1 egg, and then here is the second egg. And then we're going to scramble them up real well, just to mix them, get them nicely mixed up together. After that, once it's fully mixed, then we are going to add in our cheeses, which is 1 cup of shredded mozzarella and a half a cup of shredded Parmesan. Now you can buy these already shredded, or you can shred them yourself. Then you're going to stir everything up, and you want to make sure that the cheese is nicely coated with the egg. Now, these buns are not going to taste like egg. They're not going to taste. They're actually going to taste. They don't taste like bread. I will say that, but they do have a very nice texture to them. They are very, very nice. And once your cheese is fully coated with the egg, then you are going to pull your pan out. There it is. And you're going to spoon equal amounts into each one of the little compartments. I have it's 1.5 tablespoon spoon that I use to do this. It's one of the, you go to Walmart or it's one of the big serving spoons, basically, is what I use to serve out. And it's usually 1 scoop is one of those little containers or one of those little compartments. And once those, make sure that they're in the little compartment. You don't have any extra around. Make sure you get all of the cheesy goodness too. And once we do that, we are going to bake in our preheated oven. Our preheated oven is 350F for about 15 to 20 minutes. And there they are. And if you want to pause the video here, that is the nutritional information for these cheesy buns. And those cheesy buns are really, really good. JR and I both absolutely love them. They don't have a whole lot of calories to them. They don't have a whole lot of carbs to them. They really are quite great. But that's about all I have for today. On Monday, JR and I uploaded a video that went over our workout for this 6-week period. Right now we are on week 3. And the workouts that we did, like we say in the video, is our Tuesday and our Thursday workouts. We don't do all 5 days because each day we do something different. But it is if you want to go back and watch that, you can see the Tuesday and Thursday video. And like I said, these workouts this week are quite strenuous for me, and I'm loving it. I really am. I'm still working on our merchandise. We do have our JK a lot merchandise, as well as coffee and cardio, and our cardio sucks but it works t-shirts and merchandise on our site, which is linked down below, and you can go and take a look at that. But that is going to be all for this week. I hope that you come back on Friday for JR's video, and please leave us a like, and please subscribe, leave us a comment below, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.